For pass-through entities, can we elect to report any prior year refundable credits on current year income tax returns instead of amending prior year flow-through returns and ultimately partner individual returns? There's no election for this, which I wish that they had given us that. That would have made sense to me. There's no election for this. The legal requirement under 280C is we have to go back and amend the returns the year the credit comes from to reduce the wage deduction so that we're not double dipping. Now, I would have you consider for most pass-through entities, if you're qualifying for this credit, typically in those prior years, you're going to be having, in order that you are qualifying, your financial performance is probably down, right? And so for the most part, it's beneficial to file the amended returns just because you'll be losing a wage deduction at a lower bracket rate than in the current year where performance might be up. Some tax professionals, not myself, some tax professionals I highly respect do, when there's a no tax change difference, like for C corporations, or that, they know that the client's going to pick up additional income tax on it, but it's administratively less burdensome, they will pick it up in the current year. Some tax professionals do that. My judgment is that I think it's an administrative hairball that we have to do it this way, but I think it's just one of the requirements, and the fact that the law is what it is. I think we're just forced to have to eat the cost of doing it the correct way, even though it can be very annoying for the taxpayer and difficult. So it's one of those things where I wish Congress had addressed this. I wish the IRS had addressed this. They have not at this point. I don't think they will. And so it comes down to, your professional, for the tax pros listening, your professional judgment as a tax professional, what the right course of action is. But do know that the legal requirement is that you do have to go back and amend the returns from the year that the credit comes from. That's what the law is. So.